Alright, day one of the build. This is the first time I've really had the truck with everything all on it, like the shell and just everything kind of put together. Today I'm just knocking some rust off of the frame. I'm gonna undercoat it, just make sure it's really solid before I roll out. Just to give you guys kind of an idea. Yes, just going through all the frame rails, just knocking off any rust I see. I had to drive like 4.5 hours to get this shell. Got to see Lake Michigan for a little bit. It's been a while since I've been up there. It honestly is in pretty good shape. I'll probably replace the pistons. They need some help up. And just check all the seals and stuff. Alrighty, so we've got the topper pulled off the truck. Here she is. It is an older model. That's fine. That's how we get good deals. So just something you kind of gotta accept. Ew. And day two comes to a close just like that. Finishing it up, having some Kung Pao chicken, you know what's good, and some high quality H2O. Look at that, you can see right through. That's a good sign. Day two took place right here. I mean, just look at these tabs, guys. Just look at, that's even clearing a lot of them out. There's a lot of paperwork that goes into building out a rig. But, you know, it's good to sit here and plan it all out before you go drop the big bucks on something you realize you don't really need. I'm gonna munch this Kung Pao chicken. Before we get too deep into this project, I'm just gonna take a moment today to really just try to clean this thing up a little bit. Still working through a lot of the design features, a lot of the design just overall. So I'm not going to get too crazy installing anything until I really get things ironed out. So I filled up on a grilled cheese. Got plenty of juice. I might have to evict them if they haven't already done so. So wish me luck, guys. It's actually empty. I'm just bringing the drama. Just to give you guys an idea of the conditions we're working in. Oh my. Yet another example of what I'm working with here, guys. Some sort of algae, I can only assume, but I'm knocking it out. We're taking care of it. Some of the track that I already cleaned, I know it looks pretty gross still, but a lot of that's just like tarnishing of the actual aluminum, so there's not really much I can do. But I have a plan. I know it wasn't what they wanted, but you know, at this point I've got to do what's best for me. It's just part of it, guys. So guys, I'm not sponsored by Oral-B, but they've got the best brushes. That's right. What's up, guys? It is day 3 or 4 of the build. More computer work and just thinking to do. I'm gonna make Jeff Bezos a very happy man today. I will tell you that for sure. I'll be dropping some bands. I'm not gonna lie. No, nothing that crazy, but I'm really starting to get serious because I'm investing some cash into it. So I've got to see it through now. So here we go. Stay tuned. Oh yeah, I slept good last night. Thanks for asking. Just look at her. It's not all just about the living quarters of your rig. As you can see, I've got quite a bit of rust on this 04 Ranger. It's a northern vehicle and it's kind of just part of it, but we can do our best to stop it and hope for the best. I was using a wire brush before this, and it takes a while. So my friend Jake came in clutch with the wire wheel, and we're gonna work on this up here a little bit. I've already done pretty much the rest of the truck except the front end here on either side, so gonna work on that today a little bit. Safety. So guys, when you're down here using like a wire wheel or even a wire brush, especially when this wire wheel's on and it's in like, and the drill's in second speed, I mean, it eats. Watch out for lines. You know, you've got a lot of brake lines and ABS lines going through here. It'll eat through rubber, especially rubber that's old. So hopefully I can stay out of those things. We got options. We got options, fam. We got options. All right, so I cleaned most of this up. You can see from where it started to where it finished, it actually cleans up pretty good, guys. I did that all with the big rotary brush here and this little broomstick looking thing. Yeah, so I'm gonna switch over to the wire brush and try to hit some of the stuff that's kind of more detail oriented. Another thing to watch out for is this boot, this axle boot here. And also guys, just keep in mind all this advice I'm giving you. I have no clue what I'm talking about, okay? So really, just kind of, you know, use your brain. I'm trying to use mine for what that's worth. So here we go. Some of you that are watching this that are a bit more mechanically inclined than I, you might be thinking he's actually gonna drive cross country in this thing. He's insane. Or maybe not. Maybe you guys are like, yeah, it's cool, man. That thing's solid. Either way, I'm starting to question. It'll look great once I cover it up. Alright guys, so I might add, you might wear some gloves. I mean, that gets in your bloodstream, it might be a situation. Anyways, I'm gonna keep going. Just thought I'd tell you that. Neck. Oh, my neck. It's like doing a neck crunch. Just part of my fitness grind. Alright guys, remember how I was saying watch what you hit with that wheel because it's high powered and turbocharged? Well, look at that, guys. I just broke my parking cable. I just cut it in two. That wheel's tough, guys. It's gonna be tough on the rust, but it's also gonna be tough on your cables. Okay, so just take it easy. One more thing I gotta fix. When you realize that nothing in the picture belongs to you, shout out Jake, a real homie. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. You're worried about it. I'm chilling. I'm good. What's up, guys? It is Future Brady. Looking back, recently edited my first week of the build, and I thought I would give a little input as to what's going on right now. Just give you guys a little behind the scenes. So first off, I'm Brady. I'm 20 years old. I live in Indiana. Go Hoosiers. Go Hoosiers. Hoosiers. Yeah. Basically, I thought I'd fill you guys in a little bit without getting too personal, just who I am and what I intend to do with this channel and just my plans overall. About 3 weeks ago, I quit my job. I was training to be a union electrician through IBEW. My apprenticeship my classes were just about to start, and I decided that I wanted to go see the US. I actually didn't think a whole lot about travel until my friend Jake was talking to me and showing me some pictures of what all is really out there. I'm really happy that he kind of inspired me to go out and experience life. For the past 3 weeks, I've been working on my 2004 Ford Ranger. My plan is to make the Ranger livable and maybe even a tiny bit comfortable. Jake and I are actually in the process of moving out today and tomorrow. So the build is kind of on standby for a couple days. But yeah, I just wanted to take a second to drop a little appreciation for my boy Jake. Really helped me tie this whole project together and given me a lot of ideas. He actually used to have a Sprinter build. So a lot of the stuff he'd already experienced and kind of had answers for. Without him, I would not be nearly as set as I am. So thank you, Jake. I do appreciate it. Also, guys, that being said, I'm doing a camper shell build. I'm sure you could tell by now, but I'm going to basically fit out the bed of my truck and hit the road. A lot of people ask me where I'm going, what I'm doing, and to be honest with you, I couldn't give you a straight up answer. I just want to go see some things. And that's really all I have to say. I just want to go see some things. I figure I might as well document it as I go. My friends and family, I still want them to be part of my life, even though I'm 1,000 miles away, 1,000+ miles away. I still want them to be part of my journey and part of my story. So I'm really doing this for my friends and family and myself. And hopefully, if any of you guys follow along, you enjoy the content. I'm still learning how to make decent content, so hopefully it's not too unbearable. But yeah, I don't have any concrete plans, guys, and hopefully I can inspire some people to do the same thing. Um, I've actually not really traveled much, so who knows? I might get out there and hate it. Um, but I just don't see this being a part of my life that I regret, you know? And I'm not really sure where this is going. But I know that, if if I crash and burn, I always have a place to come back to. I'm very thankful to have a very loving and supporting family, and I know that I can always come back to home base and get something else going. So I'm really excited, guys. I'm nervous, but I'm stoked. Honestly, this has been something I've wanted to do for a very long time. It's finally materializing, and it feels so good. I also just want to give a shout out to the crew at the Standard. Cassidy boys, I miss you guys. I had a blast working with all you guys over at Cassidy, and hopefully you guys are doing well and staying warm. Um, I'm excited to see that place done. To be honest, I'll be on Google Maps, like scrolling over. Oh, it's finally done. Yeah, thank you guys for making work fun. I really appreciate that. But guys, I could blab on forever, but that's really all I have to say. I just thought I'd give you guys a little backstory. I always watch these YouTubers, and I'm like, man, I'd love to know just what their story. I'd love to know their story. So that's a little bit about me. Hope you guys enjoy the content. Hope you guys enjoy the story, because I hope to document as much as I can. And yeah, here we go.